All right, this is going to be a short video on stuff that I forgot to talk about and some stuff that came back in. Backorder stuff. So the first thing we're going to talk about is when you buy a Holley oil pan and you install it, it needs to be flush with the bell housing area. This area right here, this where it goes down, that's where your bell housing is going to fit up. It's going to actually tie in right here and here. So it's a structural point that needs to be correct, and it can't be off a lot. So how we're going to measure it or gauge it, I guess. We can use a straight edge and a feeler gauge. Now the feeler gauge, the variance they're talking about is 0.004 to 0.010. So let's see what we got. Okay, right here is the target area I'm looking at. We'll start off at 0.10. And I really can't get that in there. So I'm going to go back down to the lowest point. Is 0.004. And it fits in there. So that's pretty tight. So we're pretty good, I think. Like I said, you can't let it be off more than that clearance, because then your bell housing area is not going to line up right, and you're just going to have issues. Next thing we're going to do is something that came back in the mail. All right, I got the back order parts that I was missing. Remember, I wasn't able to put in the oil filter adapter. They went ahead and sent me one with a brand new pack of parts, which I didn't need. I only told them to bring this, but send this, but I got the whole thing. And according to the instructions, you're going to tighten this down to 40 foot-pounds, and I'm using a socket 15/16 to tighten this down. I noticed they did send me a 302-2, and I bought the 302-3. I don't think it matters. Like I said, the only difference is the turbo ports from what I can see. But I also got my dipstick in. I went ahead and looked on Summit Racing, and they said to buy this one if you're getting a Holley oil pan, and it's the 302-15. So we'll see if it works. I'm not going to put it in right now, but I got that in, which is cool. All right, the oil filter adapter looks like a little bit of a Loctite or something, but I'm going to go ahead and use a little blue just to make sure. And finger tighten it. Just till it's snug. Okay, those are the only two things I wanted to show you guys. One last thing. I took the flywheel off. I only had 3 bolts holding it on. I just put it on temporary so I could lock down the crankshaft so I can tighten the harmonic balancer. I took it off. I'm not going to put it on until I get the engine off the stand and I can tighten these down properly at their foot-pounds. But I guess I could probably do it here. I don't know. I might do it later. But to tighten these down, you're looking at, I forgot. But I'm going to use red Loctite when I do that. So I got to remind myself. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.